What is a narcissist? This is a back to basics question that so many of you answer, and I think it's important I do this video to let people know the 10 things you need to look out for if you're debating whether the person in your life is a narcissistic individual. Firstly, massive ego, big ego. In fact, they need to be constantly put on a pedestal. So they need people around them that facilitate the ego and keep them in a high prized position. Secondly, and most importantly, remember, narcissism is a spectrum. And to some degree, we're all on that spectrum. And narcissistic people are at the further end of the spectrum. They're far more extreme. And one of the things that typically you need to look out for is a lack of empathy. There's no empathy. You may pour your heart out and let them know what pain they've caused. And you may find it odd that there's nothing coming back. Thirdly, they have a fragile ego. Therefore, when you criticize, they will take it very personally. And you have to be mindful if you don't experience their wrath, their desire for revenge. Not great for your greatness. So watch out for the fragile ego. Another aspect, the fourth one, they take zero responsibility. And this leads to number 5. They'll always deflect. So they take no responsibility and they'll deflect responsibility away from themselves. So it'll always be somebody else's fault. When you try to hold them, pin them, and get them to see what they've done, they will wiggle like a wiggly worm to get out of it. So it's very few occasions when they will admit responsibility. And if they do, there'll be a yeah, but. Number 7. Narcissists will always pull on your empathy. See, you won't get no empathy from them, but they know that you're often a highly empathic person, and so they'll pull on your emotions in order to get you to do what they want to do. And if that speaks to you, you'll understand, potentially, well, it depends where you are, that grey rocking is one technique where you become emotionally redundant so they cannot use you in the same old way. The 8th sign you're dating or you're dealing with a narcissist is they hold on to grudges. Oh, they hold on to grudges. And at number 9, they love to get one-upmanship. They want to be able to supersede you, to outsmart you, to outdo you. They want to make you feel inadequate. They get a kick out of it. Number 10, they exploit people for their own gains. And as such, they can be particularly cruel and unkind, and you may be baffled by their behavior. You may have also seen them treat other people in particularly dark ways, and you may have assumed that they would never do it to you. That's a massive mistake, because what you see them do to others is exactly what they can do to you. So be warned. Also, for you personally, walking on eggshells and having to deal with mood swings is also something you need to pay attention to, because they're all encompassing people. They're draining people. They need to be put on pedestals and they need to be worshipped. And this is one of the reasons why narcissism is a God complex. They want to be considered as God and they need the disciples to worship them. And this is one of the reasons why when you begin to know, when they know that you know they're narcissists, be mindful, protect yourself. This is particularly important because when someone blows their cover, they do not like it. So please do not tell them that they're a narcissist. Don't signpost them to videos and articles hoping that they'll be like, oh my God, you're so right. That's me. I must work on myself. That isn't going to happen. And I appreciate you have to give it a try, because why not? We don't want these relationships to end. We would love these people to change. The reality is only you can change. It's your girl, Keeley Taverner. I am a psychotherapist who's passionate about helping empathic people understand the unconscious dynamics with them and narcissistic individuals. If you need help or you want to attend any of my events, where I help people with tools, skills, and strategies to make empowered choices to improve the quality of their life, then check the links above, below, or round the back. Your girl Key is here to help. Do take care of you, because if you don't, no one is coming to save you. You must learn to save yourself.